Imagine the excitement of pairing a legendary talent with our beloved Stephen Curry to chase one last title together. The Golden State Warriors were on the brink of orchestrating a blockbuster deal that would have changed the game. But just as they were ready to make their move, the dream of reuniting with a certain superstar slipped through their fingers. How will this impact the franchise's direction and our chances this season? You won't want to miss this breakdown. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up for more Warriors updates. The Golden State Warriors recently made waves by bringing in Miami Heat veteran Jimmy Butler, a move that many of us hoped would solidify their quest for another championship with Stephen Curry leading the charge. However, the whispers around the league indicate that Butler might not have been the Warriors' top target. According to NBA insider Shams Charania, the organization had its sights set on reuniting with Kevin Durant, the $194 million superstar who once helped elevate this franchise to greatness. Hearing that the Warriors were willing to part ways with Butler so swiftly, for Durant certainly raises eyebrows. They were exploring aggressive offers, including a complex three-way trade that would have sent Butler, Jonathan Kuminga, and multiple picks to the Suns. This is not just any trade talk. It shows the Warriors are still in the game and looking for ways to maximize their championship window. But when Durant made it clear that he had no interest in returning to Golden State, the front office had to pivot quickly. Now, let's talk about Butler. He's a six-time All-Star, a fierce competitor, and a player you want on your side when the stakes are high. His addition to the Warriors roster is undoubtedly a positive move, especially considering his desire for a lucrative extension, which he got. While it's unclear how he feels about being the second choice, one thing is for sure. Butler is going to bring his A-game to the Bay Area, and I believe he can still be a key piece in the Warriors' puzzle. But here's where I find myself torn. On one hand, Butler is a proven winner, and having him alongside Curry could yield fantastic results. On the other hand, the shadow of Durant looms large. He's the kind of player who can change the trajectory of a franchise, and the fact that the Warriors didn't land him begs the question, are we settling for good when we could have aimed for greatness? I want to hear from you, Warriors fans. Do you think this was the best decision, honestly? I'm torn between the excitement of Butler's arrival and the what could have been with Durant. The chemistry that Butler will bring is undeniable, but we all know that Durant has that rare ability to take a team from good to great. The emotional weight of these decisions can't be understated. Each move the front office makes reverberates not only through the locker room, but also through the hearts of fans like us who live and breathe every game. As we analyze the Warriors' strategic moves, it's essential to consider how they impact the team's future. Butler brings a different dynamic to the offense and can contribute defensively, which is something the Warriors have needed. But how will this affect the existing players? Will it disrupt the chemistry that has been cultivated over the years, or will it enhance it? That's a question we'll only find out by watching how the season unfolds. And let's not forget about the impact on the fans. We've been through ups and downs, and each decision feels like a roller coaster ride. I know many of you are passionate about this team, and I share that sentiment. Our hopes for another championship run hinge on how well this roster meshes together, and Butler's presence could be a turning point. But we have to ask ourselves, are we doing enough to compete with the elite teams in this league? The Golden State Warriors' recent moves have set the basketball world abuzz. And as a passionate fan, I can't help but dive into the drama surrounding the trade deadline. The Warriors made a bold push to reacquire Kevin Durant, a move that, on the surface, seems like it would have been a game-changer. Jonathan Kuminga, a young forward with immense potential, was reportedly included in those discussions. Now, let's break it down. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, the Warriors were cooking up a three-way deal that would have sent not just Kuminga, but also Jimmy Butler to the Phoenix Suns. The framework was substantial. First-round picks, second-round picks, and swaps were all on the table. This tells us one thing. The Warriors are not afraid to gamble on their future for the chance to reclaim a superstar like Durant. And honestly, who could blame them? But here's where it gets interesting. Durant made it clear he wasn't interested in a reunion with Golden State, and as soon as that information surfaced, the Warriors backed off. This decision leaves us with a lot to ponder. Was it worth it to include Kuminga, especially when he's shown flashes of brilliance this season, averaging 16.8 points and 5.0 rebounds? The kid is only 22, and his upside is immense. Golden State has been high on him for a reason, and the fact they were willing to offer him up speaks volumes about the urgency they feel to win. Now, in my opinion, this puts the Warriors in a tricky spot. On one hand, you've got the chance to bring back a two-time Finals MVP who could instantly elevate the team. On the other, you're potentially sacrificing a young talent who could be a cornerstone for years to come. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. While the allure of Durant is undeniable, Kuminga could very well be the future of this franchise. The arrival of Jimmy Butler is certainly exciting, but it also raises questions about the direction the team is heading. Butler is a proven star, and his debut is highly anticipated. Yet, how does he fit into a system that has built its identity around ball movement and unselfish play? Will Butler's style mesh with the Warriors' philosophy? These are crucial questions that we, as fans, must ask ourselves. Moreover, we can't overlook the implications this has for the team's chemistry and overall strategy moving forward. The front office clearly recognizes the need to compete at the highest level, but at what cost? Will the fans embrace Butler as they did with Durant, or will they see him as a temporary fix for a more significant issue? And let's not forget about the Minnesota Timberwolves, who were also in the mix for Durant. It's a reminder of how competitive the landscape is right now. Every team is looking to make that splash, and as Warriors fans, we need to be vigilant. The stakes are high, and every decision counts. As we gear up for Butler's debut against the Chicago Bulls, the anticipation is palpable. How he performs will be crucial, not just for this season, but for how we envision the franchise moving forward. Can he deliver the kind of impact that carries the Warriors back into championship contention? I want to hear your thoughts on all of this. Do you think sacrificing Kuminga was a good move if it meant landing Durant? Or should the Warriors have held on to their young talent? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Remember, these decisions will shape the future of our beloved Warriors. So, if you want to keep up with all the latest developments, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Activate that notification bell to get all the latest updates. Let's keep this conversation going, and I can't wait to see where this season takes us.